What we have here is absolutely disgraceful to the whole of combat sports. Absolutely disgraceful. The son of Rampage Jackson, Raja Jackson, while streaming on Kick, attempted to murder a pro wrestler. Absolutely disgraceful. Lock him up, get him behind bars. But this is a joke for a lot of people in this situation, and this has got to be spoken about. So this is what happened. Raja Jackson ran right into the ring as they agreed for him to, which we will get to. Came in,
TNC slams him down.
slammed the pro wrestler down to the ground, and lands God knows how many shots while he is knocked out. He was knocked out after the slam. But we've got this wrestler here trying to pull him off doing nothing. We've got a referee waving his arms about. What is he doing? But this guy here, massive respect to him because he actually tried to do something. He actually tried to save the day. And you never know, if this wrestler had taken some more punches, he might have actually been killed instead of just being left in a coma, which is bad enough. Absolutely disgraceful to so many people in this situation. I mean, aren't these guys trained? Aren't these, trained like wrestling officials? Raja Jackson is a trained MMA fighter. Where is the discipline? Where is the discipline? You are the son of Rampage Jackson, a UFC heavyweight, a well-known and popular UFC heavyweight. Has he not disciplined this guy? Has Rampage Jackson not disciplined his son here? Raja Jackson does MMA. Where is the discipline with what he has just done? We're going to get to the story now. But as someone who trains MMA, Raja Jackson, someone who trains MMA, should know way better than what he's done here. He is someone who trains MMA. He is capable of killing anyone and putting someone in serious, serious harm. And that is what he has done to this man. Did he not already know that? Did he not already know that? We're going to get on to the whole thing now. So, this is how it all started.
Hell no. Yeah.
This pro wrestler here thinks that Raja Jackson is involved in the wrestling. He thinks he's a worker. He thinks he knows about things and is involved. So this pro wrestler here goes to pick up a beer can. He's trying to beat him saying, "Do you not know who I am?" And Raja Jackson saying, "Hell no." Nah. And then this guy goes to pick up a fake beer can which has air in it.
Hey, I think that's
his hand on his head, by the way, which is what pro wrestlers do because they're not actually trying to hurt people because it's fake. They're not trying to hurt anyone. It's just for work. It's just sports entertainment. So he's not trying to hurt him. He's not trying to cause him any damage. He thinks he's working.
Oh!
He can on his hand, so it looks like it's come off the head of Raja Jackson. He thinks he's working. He expected Raja Jackson to sell it. He expected him to sell it.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Look, Raja Jackson actually has a decent reaction here. He's not happy. He didn't react, which is how he shouldn't react. He's just faced off him asking, "What you doing there, mate? I didn't know about that." Which is a good reaction. If he wanted to react, why didn't he just punch him there and then? Because he could have said, "Oh yeah, I'm just defending myself and I didn't know about it." So he would have been in the right because all the wrestlers around as well knew he wasn't involved and didn't know about it.
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah,
There we go. He tells him another wrestler grabbing his wrist saying he's not a worker. Calm down.
What the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
No,
He's saying, "Are you going to sell it?" Which is what wrestlers do. That's the wrestling entertainment business. Sell something. If someone, whacks something on you, you're meant to sell it. You're meant to go down at hurt. But Raja Jackson didn't do that, and because he didn't know about it. But that just shows here, this wrestler's completely innocent, didn't know he was working. And also, it's not like the wrestler just smashed him out of nowhere. No, he He didn't smash him out of nowhere. It was a fake thing. He didn't just bombard him out of nowhere. It was a fake thing. He was expecting Raja Jackson to sell it. He thought he was part of it. Because why is Raja Jackson trying to get massively involved in it anyway? So he has the rights to think he's involved.
Bro,
Fair enough for pushing him away and not being happy with it in that moment. But we get here, they make up.
I get it.
I don't know. They made up. I think they shook hands here as well.
I appreciate
They
it.
did. They shook hands as well, saying he's sorry. I thought you were a worker. Okay, that should be the whole thing settled then. That should be the whole thing settled. But no.
I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
Yeah, just camera, which is what you want to do. You know, if this guy wants to try and make a name for himself, try and get, interest for himself, try and get interest for the wrestling promotion, then yeah, do that. Cause some drama. And he thought Raja Jackson would want to do that. You know, he's an entertainer. He's streaming on Kick. He's an entertainer. See, he thought he'd get it. But no, this guy is just mental, completely wrong in the head, Raja Jackson is absolutely wrong in the head.
You keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know
what I'm saying?
He says, I get it now. Then this guy was then saying, oh, I can get him to come in on your match. And he literally said, I get it now.
We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your match so we can fucking seal the whole.
Yeah, exactly. Then that he wants to try and start something. Let him come out in his match, which is all for show. That is all for show. Raja Jackson coming out in the match because it makes things interesting for him if he's on the stream. It makes things interesting for his audience. But then he acts like how we acted. And then this guy thinks it's all, the wrestler thinks it's all innocent and stuff. All of them do. They're doing it all for show. They're doing it all for entertainment. As they said, they're always working. This guy's just in a character. When he went up to Raja Jackson and smashed him with that fake beer can, which had air in it. It didn't even have any actual liquid in it. Had air in it. As they're saying, they're always working. They're in a character. He's not, but when he's talking to him here, though, you know, he's being himself. But when he was over there saying, oh, what do you know who I am? You know, he was in his character. He was acting as a heel. That's what they do in pro wrestling.
Thing, and he will make something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Saying they're trying to make something out of it. And then we get to this.
Fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, no fucking bitch, bro. He's playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit.
So he's tired of everyone treating him badly, apparently. That's why he did what he did. Because he's tired of people treating him badly. It was all for show. They explained it to you, Raja. They explained it to you. But then he was like, nah, I might just go in there and just murder this guy instead. Like, what? What is going on in his head? What is going on in his head? What's he even upset about? I don't get it. This is him after it happened. He's upset. Oh, I'm tired of everyone treating him. Like what, though? Like what? He didn't treat you badly at all. He said it's for work. It was a character, which he did. I don't get it. He seemed calm down. They talked it out. What's he done treating you badly? No one has. Lock this man up, get him in prison. And then he here takes no responsibility. When he gets told, oh, the wrestler's not woken up yet, he's still unconscious.
I just saw the video.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
My bad. That's what he said. I spelled up there, but yeah, he said, my bad. My bad. He's in the ring unconscious. My bad. No responsibility for it whatsoever. No responsibility for it at all. It's a disgrace on combat sport. It's an absolute disgrace on combat sport. Where's the discipline which he's meant to have? You know, he's training MMA. Where's the discipline? There is none. As someone who trains MMA, he should have discipline. He is someone who trains MMA, a combat sport. He should know that he could cause serious damage to someone. What an absolute clown. What an absolute joke. Lock him up and throw away the key. Lock him up and throw away the key. That is what should be done. Absolutely disgraceful stuff. Disgrace on combat sport. Disgrace on pro wrestling. Disgrace to pro wrestling. He's disrespected the wrestling business. He's disrespected combat sports. He's disgraced combat sports.